Hello Aquarius, this is your reading for April 2021. So we start with the two cards that represent you. Now we start with the Page of Cups, which is you in a dreaming state, and I believe that with Jupiter and Saturn in your sign, this is very much possible, where you have this childlike vision on the world, thinking that, everything can be solved. But you also have this openness. Look at your heart here. There is opening. There's opening and you have wonder. I feel this card is of you having wonder of the world, where the world is going. At the same time, you have the Six of Wands as your card, as your energy, which is a joyous card. It's like you have overcome some obstacles, you have overcome some things, and you are really victorious. You really are enjoying the fact that you have come this far, in pursuing your goals, your dreams, your desire, and you're celebrating it. Also, you're being applauded for it, like your inner circle is telling you, wow, well done. But there's still this childlike wonder. There's still this dreaming quality that you have. And there's a lot of synchronicity going on in your life, lots of things that were happening. Now, there is also this feeling of aloneness. Now, aloneness and loneliness are two different things. Alone and lonely are not the same. Alone is being able to fulfill yourself, fulfill your needs, not needing somebody else to approve of you, not needing someone else to confirm that whatever you're doing is the right thing. So it's really trusting yourself, your inner voice, but also your soul, trusting that you have everything you need to succeed and you don't need somebody else's approval. You can do that alone. Now, there are almost all solitary cards here, except for the Lover's card. And we have two major arcana cards, so they are major energies. So I am really finding these three cards very strange, especially because of the way you feel at the moment, because of this knowing, this inner knowing that you can do it alone, and this already, you're having visions for whatever is next that you're going to do, but also you have overcome so many things and so many obstacles, and you're in such a sort of euphoria state of being that I find especially these cards, very strange. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. So we start in April with the Five of Pentacles. I feel this Five of Pentacles is probably something from here when you have done your victory and you have overcome the things you needed to overcome. Sometimes the fear of these obstacles appearing again with the Five of Pentacles. This Five of Pentacles is a little bit different from the usual Five of Pentacles in other decks, where the other decks really emphasize loss and lack and abandonment. I feel here there is also this like being separated, because you're separated from these animals chasing each other. You're alone standing behind a tree. You're even crying because this woman is crying. So there is this hurt. But I feel in a way this is a bit your own choice, that you have left behind some stuff, and that the stuff you left behind was done with the Page of Cups and through overcoming obstacles. And you have that energy sometimes still of, because you have left it behind, you have overcome it. Still the energy is there present, whatever it is. But here I like these two cards really. I really like the High Priestess and the Lover's card. The High Priestess is the card of knowing, but knowing of what is unseen, knowing the other or the alternative realm, the parallel universe, the things that are not seen with our eyes, not seen in the day-to-day world. That is that high priestess. That high priestess sees what we cannot see. She feels. There is an intense intuition, an intense knowing. I feel that it goes beyond intuition. I feel it goes beyond that just instinctive knowing. I feel it's like bone knowing, feeling it in your bones, feeling it in the bone marrow, feeling it in your skeleton, the things that you are made of deeply, intensely, your whole soul knowing. That is the high priestess. And with this Page of Cups here, you deeply know that whatever you left behind here, whatever you abandoned, whatever you are now away from, and that you can see sometimes as a loss still, it is for your best. It was for your best interest to leave these things behind. And the high priestess knows that. And she also knows the why of it and the how of it. Although in the practical realm of the real world, in the realistic world, here, the day-to-day living that we do, we don't know on that level, but we know on a deeper level. So you know on a deeper level, because it was a choice. And I feel it had to do actually with a relationship that was not good for you, and that you really needed to cut through, and you needed to leave it. Now, this can be a romantic relationship, it can be a family relationship, it can be a friendship, it can also be a professional relationship. So whatever sort of relationship, something you chose to leave behind, and it's all here, but it makes you feel good in a way. And this is sometimes that little feeling of loss that still pops up because you lost somebody that was in your inner or professional circle. Now we're going to these two cards here. Now, while I really love this here and the fact that you've done that, there is this card here that sometimes... The Eight of Swords is the card of stuckness, stagnation, and I feel this is your fears. I feel these two cards here are not really, well, this is already a better card, the Ten of Swords, because you're embracing the new perspective, the new you. You're embracing that Page of Cups and your victory. And even, these High Priestess card and the Lover's card. But here, this card is strongly related to the Five of Pentacles, where the Five of Pentacles, you've already done that. You've already moved on from the relationship because you made a choice with your heart. You knew deep in your heart that was not a relationship. But still, that relationship brought you stuckness. It brought you stagnation. It brought you the feeling of being trapped. Now, you were not trapped, and you know that because you've already done, you've already dealt with it. You've already made a better world for yourself. You were like a child. Maybe you were like a child even blinded in this relationship, and you didn't see it because of this Eight of Swords. That is very possible, but you have overcome that. I feel this Six of Wands is really the card that should be on top here. And also, you've done it alone, by yourself. It's not like you needed approval to step away from that relationship from somebody else. So you're very strong. You untied this. So actually, this should be like this. Actually, this card with these beautiful major arcana cards should be read as a reversed card. And I'm going to do that. So if this card would be reversed, it would be that you were free. You freed yourself from this relationship. You're also freeing yourself from this reminiscent feeling of loss and abandonment, or that you abandoned somebody and you feel guilty for it. That feeling is going away, and it's going to dissolve more and more. I'm just going to leave it like that, but I'm going to read it that way. And I'm going to read it that way because of this Ten of Swords. Because this Ten of Swords, there's still a little bit of hurt, but it's not, it is the end of the relationship, yes. That will leave somebody else hurt. I don't see this as you being so hurt. I feel that you have moved on already. You have moved on from that card. You have freed yourself in this card. So this is really, maybe it's like the battle that was fought and that you are leaving behind now. And that relationship, whether it's romantic or friendship or family or business, you're walking away from it. You're walking towards something else, something new that you are envisioning here with this Page of Cups, something else that makes you like this dreamer, something that you really love doing and love being, and has nothing to do with somebody else. It's you alone. And this is you, not you. This is the battleground, really. This is the battle that played out. And of course there are scars, and there will be scars, but you have freed yourself. You have freed yourself from all this, the draining energy of that relationship, most probably. And the choice was really from the heart. It was not really a choice in your head. It was really your heart saying, I need to get rid of this. I need to free myself. And yeah, the battleground leaves some scars behind, but there is this new dawn. There is this new way. There is this beautiful new possibilities opening up because you have this joyous card here. So I don't see that you are that hurt or like a big victim here. No, you're not, because you were the one who held the reins and who decided. So let's have a look what the other cards are saying. This was really weird when I saw them first. Okay, moving on. 8 of Wands, quick card. So yeah, so this is just an energy that is lingering. It's not an energy that is really imprinted upon you. No, because you're moving on. So you have an 8 and an 8. So here you're freeing yourself. Here you're moving on from it. Because deep inside you know you had to do it. Now you may find that the relationship that you are cutting out or have cut out, you're going to maybe have to explain yourself. You may find that some people are giving you some opposition, some fight, some conflict over this, or the conflict with the actual person that is, that you broke the relationship off with. Yes, that is possible. But you'll deal with that as it comes along, because you know in a deeper knowing that you did the right thing. So it's not like you feel guilt or shame. Sometimes you have that a little bit, but that is moving away fast with this 8 of Wands. It's sometimes the other people, and you know how society can judge us for things that they don't understand because they don't look behind closed doors, or they're not part of it, but they think they know it all. And then they judge us, and then you feel conflicted sometimes. I feel that what you're doing is really the right thing to do with this 8 of Pentacles. So we have another 8. So we have already 3 8s. So 8 are good numbers. I feel this 8 here is you working hard on making this dream that you have here of yourself, and doing that alone and recovering from the battleground here. You're doing that here. You're working hard on that. You're also working hard on maybe making, when you do the conflict, when the conflict arises here, you're trying to make it better for the other person, yes, but you're not going to be guilted or shamed. But you're trying to find the best solution for all the parties here. This freeing yourself opens up a whole new array of possibilities, an all new range of opportunities. It opens up your world again. It's like here is this openness from the Page of Cups, from his heart. Here the Star as well. There's this openness. There is endless possibilities. So yeah, that situation, that relationship was not good. So it's really good that you cut it out. And this is, again, I feel this is a bit related to that 8. So that 6 of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles, where there is a sort of a compromise being made, or maybe some give and take. So making the situation, I feel it really has to do with most probably a professional relationship, but it's sorting stuff out. So the practical matters needs to be solved, and so it can be a romantic relationship or friendship or family relationship as well. But you're making amends, and you're making sure that the person left behind is not worse off, if that makes sense. So these both are a bit the same in that respect. So I'm going to now randomly pull a card from here. So this is the Osho Zen Tarot, this cards, and this one I pulled from the top, and this one so randomly turning in. So this is really that High Priestess, and also a little bit that Page of Cups, but mostly that High Priestess, where you really know, that deep knowing that you have, that what you're doing, so cutting this relationship off, is the right thing to do. So that is, do that. So whenever you feel in doubt, turn in to that deep knowing. And now for here, I had these two from the top. And I'm going to draw two cards, which I'm going to read a little bit like advice cards, so to help you with this bit of a conundrum going on. Okay, that is clear. Ace of Swords and Death of Rebirth. So it's about a situation that had already died and that you just needed to cut out, because that allows you to be reborn. The Star here gives you all these opportunities. The Ten of Swords with the Sun here behind, it's okay, you had a sort of death, but you are being reborn. And then the Ace of Swords tells me just, if you are undecided about the whole thing and you don't know how to do it, you just have to decide. You have to stop thinking about it and just take action. Turn in. Listen to that wise inner knowing, because you know already, And if you're afraid to know what you already know, then this Ace of Swords tells you to not be afraid, to just look at the light. It's the breakthrough card. It's the aha moment when you know, okay, this is the best way to do it. This is the best way to go for me. And that is it for you, Aquarius, for April 2021. I hope this sorts itself out. Don't stay stuck in it. Free yourself. Now, thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. I hope you liked this reading or this guidance. Give me a like if you did. Follow me on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, on my Facebook page, on Pinterest. You can find me there. And for now, until the next guidance reading from me, I bid you goodbye and take care, Aquarius.